Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing my go-to makeup look as of lately. Actually, it's not as of lately. I pretty much always wear this freaking look. But today I'm using a lot of new products to create it. I felt like that would be kind of a fun thing to do because I have quite a few new things that I've been dying to play with. So it's kind of like a testing out new makeup slash this is my go-to look with new makeup, if that makes sense. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please subscribe and let's get started. Today I'm kind of just doing like my go-to look, but just with different products. I asked you guys on Instagram to give me some video ideas. I was curious to see what you guys wanted to see, and a lot of you guys asked for like natural looks, easy looks, which I'm all about. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I have my iced coffee and my electrolytes here. I'm ready to go. Before I actually turned on the camera, I applied the By Terry Tea to Tan face and body oil. This is nice. The only thing about this that I don't like is the sprayer. It's kind of tricky to use, but I did use the Bondi Sands Aero Self Tanner. I'm kind of half and half on that. I really liked the color and it was really deep. I feel like I could have left it on longer to get an even deeper tan. It is starting to kind of like fade a little blotchy though. Thinking I could just be dry. I don't know. But anyways, my tan was kind of starting to fade. So I just popped this on the By Terry brush, put it all over my upper body and my face, neck, everything. So I kind of have this like glow going on and it gave me a little bit of a tan. You actually have the option with this to use it matte or shimmer. So if you just don't shake it up, it goes on matte. But if you want the shimmer, you can shake it up and get shimmer. Very interesting. I've used it just a couple times now and I really like it, especially like days like today when I'm wearing like this tank top bodysuit. My body's showing and my tan is fading. So it kind of just evens it out and everything. What's going on here? Let's just jump into this. I'm gonna be using the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas face primer today. I've been really liking this. It is so much like their balm canvas primer that I really like, but it's just easier to apply. I find that I don't actually use that balm one much at all just because it's kind of weird. I've been really loving this foundation again. I just kind of went through some of my foundations. I need to finish cleaning out this room. I'm in the middle of recording me decluttering and organizing this room, but I mean, it's been like 2 weeks since I started that and I haven't finished. I was going through my foundations and I totally forgot about this foundation. This is the Minerals Complexion Rescue Hydrating Foundation Stick. I have the shade Bamboo 5.5. I've just really been liking this. I got this, I don't even know when. It's been a while. I really like the way my skin looks when I have this on. So I also like picking it up directly on here too, like this, and also stippling it in. I think it gives a really natural coverage. It's not too full. You can still see like my skin through it, but just kind of perfects it. I usually don't film on the weekends just because my neighbors are usually out, and lately just because of quarantine they've been out a lot, but especially on Saturdays they're outside, and we do like our laundry and cleaning and stuff on Saturdays. So like the laundry room is right there and you can hear it going, but I was like, you know what, I don't care, I'm just gonna film anyways. I'm also working on organizing our pantry. It's taken a long time because first of all, Ruben had to build it. You can't go to the store and get your organizers. Everything had to be done online, and then shipping took forever. We need to get drawers from IKEA, and shipping for IKEA is insane. It's like $100 to $200 to ship stuff. We don't even live that far. I mean, we live like an hour away, but I can't wait for them to open so we can just go get the drawers that we need. I've been obsessed with this concealer. This is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Concealer. I'm in LM9. This gives such a beautiful finish to the skin. It's very radiant, but I'd say medium to full coverage. It's not as full coverage as Tarte Shape Tape. It kind of reminds me of the Laura Mercier Luminous Concealer. It's just different though. I really, really like it. And it's this like heavy duty glass packaging. I mean, it should be heavy duty for how expensive this concealer was, but it's so good. So I'm just applying that there, a little bit there. There, just blend that in. See how it has like the light bouncing on it? It's so pretty. I have been obsessed with this cream bronzer. So I recently went on like a cream bronzer kick. I placed multiple orders on Sephora when they had the VIB sale. Two of the bronzers I got were the Tom Ford cream bronzer and then the Tarte cream bronzer. And then I realized Fenty came out with a bunch of cream bronzers. Since I've moved my filming area to this house, before I was filming out of my parents' house last year, I still have yet to change my address for different brands. One of them being Fenty, and they sent me every single color. So I did order some and then they sent me some. So now I have multiples, which is good because I feel like I am going to use the shit out of this. So in my testing new makeup video, I used the color Butter Biscuit. Let me open this up so you can see it. I thought for sure this was gonna be my shade, but then I watched Samantha Ravindall's video and she actually didn't like this one as much as she liked Macchiato, which I was surprised because I prefer more red toned bronzers like Macchiato. This one here, you can see the difference. They kind of look like the same tone on camera, but Butter Biscuit's just definitely a lot lighter and more natural looking. So I was just thinking she would like that one, but she actually liked Macchiato. And so I tried Macchiato and I'm obsessed. It's gorgeous. Take it right here in the pan and then just start stippling it on my skin. And it's so easy to blend. It's so natural. And sometimes I'll push it and twist, like push, twist like that. I just think it's so pretty. I've been on a cream product kick. I feel like a lot of people have lately. I feel like it's getting more popular. I'm so excited to get my hair done. Holy shit. I was due for it to be done the second to last week of March. So the last time I got them done, got my hair done, was February, and I usually go every 6 weeks. So my appointment is set for June 1st at 9 a.m. Oh, and I am praying I can still go. I have to actually get a face mask because I haven't really left my house like at all unless I'm gonna go take my dog for a walk. We've been getting all of our groceries via Instacart, which is amazing. I'm still like mind blown that that's even a thing. That and Uber, I'm like, what? In Indiana, it's not required to wear a face mask, but in Illinois, it is. Like, you're not allowed to go into places unless you have a face mask. I think it's so interesting how the rules vary state by state and country by country. I just think that looks so pretty, just so natural. It looks like I don't even have on like a lot of product. I feel like all of that kind of just like melts together nicely. For highlighter, I've been using the Charlotte Tilbury one. You guys know what I like. I've been using the Hollywood Flawless filter. I'm not gonna use that. Well, maybe I will. I'm gonna leave it out. I got this one that I wanna try from Fenty. It's just a Fenty kind of day. This is their glow stick. The only thing about this is it kind of just looks like sweat. I tried it on my hand and like put a little on my face the other day when I didn't have makeup on. Gorgeous. But I feel like this might be like one of those products that I use for a day where I don't wanna look like I'm wearing makeup. You know what I mean? Let's try it anyways though. Okay, it's actually beautiful. It didn't add color, it just added the shine. I like that. I really like that. This seems like it's gonna be amazing for multiple skin tones. Kind of like me. I just dropped that. I'll get it later. Just seems like a product that just kind of like adds a shine without any color. So regardless of your skin tone, you can use it. I like really like that. I wasn't expecting to. Fenty is just on it. One of the best makeup brands out there. What's your favorite makeup brand? I want to know. If you had to pick one, what would it be? And don't ask me because I don't know. Favorite eyeshadows would be Makeup Geek for sure. Runner up, Anastasia. Those two are like hand in hand for me. But like overall, I feel like Fenty and Charlotte Tilbury are like so good at having a wide range of products that are good, you know what I mean? Really liking that. I think that's gorgeous. That's gonna be so nice for summer. I'm gonna put some on my, you know, my shoulders. Moving on, I'm gonna use some cream blushes from Fenty. I have Petal Poppin' and here's Petal Poppin'. And then I also have Summertime Wine. I think I'm gonna mix these two together. I've been loving these. Rosé Latte, maybe I'll try that today. Ooh. I might add a little bit of that. That's pretty. I'm first gonna go in with Petal Poppin', and I'm using this. It was a Morphe and Benefit collaboration brush I got on the Benefit trip. It's the R4. Do a little bit of that and start stippling on the cheeks. Start with less than you think you need and just build up. See how light that is? Like you can't even see it right now. I'm gonna go into Rosé Latte. Focus this more towards the back because it is a deeper shade. That color. It's funny because the darker shade is actually more natural in my opinion. I'm going over it with my foundation brush with whatever was left over on it to diffuse this inner edge here. Man, cream products just look so natural on the skin. I didn't even use the Summertime Wine because I think this is just so beautiful. Oh, this color, the Rosé Latte, is like my new favorite. I'm gonna set my face. I love using my Laura Mercier translucent powder and my By Terry powder. I'm gonna just set the Laura Mercier right here on the sides of the nose and lightly go over with the By Terry Hyaluronic Tinted Hydra Powder shade 200 Natural. I've done this where I've not used powder, but I do get really oily, mainly right here where I'm applying the Laura Mercier powder, right in between my eyebrows, kind of like on the bridge of my nose. And like if I don't set that, it's just, it won't look good for that long. By the time I'm done doing my makeup, it'll start to kind of like look cakey. Even if I do a full face of creams, I have to powder right here for it to last on me and look the best for the longest period of time. And then lightly with the By Terry, I'm just gonna use the same brush. I usually use my By Terry brush, but it's all the way over yonder. And just slightly do this. It's gonna set everything, but not dry it out. So I'm still gonna have that creamy look to the makeup. I am gonna contour just a little bit with some powder contour. I have a habit of over contouring though, so I'm gonna try to go with a really light hand. I really love the Smith 112 brush for this because it's really fluffy. It's that tulip shape, so it can get in there without applying too much product, and I hold really far back. So I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever S116 powder, this shade here. I'm just gonna hit it right here like there and just hit and wiggle where I want the contour to be. Focusing it in the back and then flicking it inwards more and upwards into the cheek. Just to give a little bit more shadow, definitely not necessary. Sometimes I skip it and sometimes I'll skip it and then at the end I'll just pop it on real quick just because it adds a little bit of extra zhuzh. Balance it out on the sides of the forehead and then we'll hit the jawline. I don't actually show this a lot in videos because I feel like everyone contours their nose completely differently just because everyone's nose is different. For me, I just do a little bit right at the bridge of my nose just to give a little bit of shadow. I feel like it kind of balances out the rest of the face too. So I like the Luxie 182 brush. I just pick up that same contour color and I first get under here and then I just get the sides. That's it. I don't think it needs much contour, but I just really like the way it looks. Kind of gives like a finished look to the face. Looks crazy right now, but you gotta blend it. You can blend it down, but I also don't like to blend it down too far because that'll actually widen the nose. I'll flick it into itself, which kind of seems counterproductive because you want that center area to be bright. Trust me, it won't get muddy and you can always re-brighten it back up. And it's easier to brighten that up than down here if you put too much down there. And putting too much down here will widen your nose for sure. But I'm gonna brighten that up with some powder and then just dust it away. I don't even let that sit. You could if you wanted it to be really strong, but I want it to look more natural. My favorite setting spray is the Morphe Continuing Setting Mist. I recently got the Hourglass Veil. I was expecting them to be similar, but this still has like a squirt kind of a feel where this is like an aerosol and just like a continuing mist. I'm still gonna give this a try. Am I supposed to shake it? Yeah, shake well. We're gonna try it. So the face products are done. I think at the end I will add a little bit of highlight to the nose, but I'm gonna do that when I highlight my eyes. So normally now I would do my eyebrows, but I'm gonna do a full brow tutorial and I want the rest of my makeup on for it. So I'm just gonna move on to the eyes right now. I'm gonna be using the Painterly Paint Pot from MAC. You guys know I love this. I'm just gonna apply this on my eyeball to prime for eyeshadow and then just set that with just a little bit of powder. So lately I've just been using one eyeshadow and it's the Makeup Geek Creme Brulee eyeshadow. I love this. It's just such a good one and done shade. So that's literally the only thing I've been putting on my eyes. And I'm just gonna put this all over my eye. Start sweeping on the lid and then bring it into the crease. Good underneath. See, isn't that so pretty? Just that little wash of color. I feel like you can't even really tell that much that I have on eyeshadow. Just really, really pretty. In my waterline, you guys know I like a nude. Lately, I've been really loving the Anastasia Pro Pencil in base 1. It gives a really nice shade. I know I'm being like picky about nude pencils, but I don't know. I just really like it. And then I like to go in with just some highlighter. I'm gonna be using the Becca Champagne Pop highlighter. This one is just my little mini one. And I just take my finger and dot right there in the inner corners. And then I also go up here just with my finger and kind of carry it down into the look like this. And then I don't actually apply this on the face just because it's like really intense. So I'm just gonna dot just a little on the nose to reinforce that brightness there, but I'm not gonna put it on my cheekbones. For mascara, I don't know, let me just share the ones I've been using and loving lately. I have 4. For the bottom lashes, I love the MAC Extend Play. It's just the best. For the top, I've been switching between these 3. This is the Hourglass Caution Mascara, Tarte Man Eater, and the By Terry Lash Expert. I still love Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. It's time I try other things too. That one still is amazing. I'm just gonna do Tarte Man Eater because why not? I am gonna apply lashes. I have a new pair to share with you. My lash lift is finally going away. I still have a couple left. I hated that. I hated my lash lift. It did not turn out good. They just like curled back into my eye and it was like impossible to apply mascara or false lashes or anything. It just did not look good. My current favorite lashes are these ones from Anastasia. I forgot the style, but I will link them down below. They're just very like spiky, but not too full. So I just think they're really, really pretty. They're pretty long, but I just love them. I feel like they're a great standout false lash without being too overdramatic. I'm gonna do lips and then I'll do my brows last. I've been using the Subculture lip liner from MAC. This used to be like my #1 favorite lip liner ever, but the only thing I don't like about it is how hard it is to apply. MAC's regular lip liners are just so dry. Their Pro Longwear formula is amazing, but this formula is just like the driest. It's so small. Oh, look how little. I've used this like crazy. It's almost time to get a new one because I can just hold on to it. So what I like to do is just really overline my lips with this just because it's such a natural nude color. The first time that I wore this, I came downstairs and Ruben thought that my lips looked really good and like, you know, then I kept using it ever since you told me that. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. I am gonna go in and darken it a little bit. I think I'm gonna use a little bit of Cork from MAC. This is a kind of like a neutral darker brown. So for lipstick, I have 2 new ones from Tom Ford. They're like these little mini lipsticks that I feel like trying because I use the same nude ones all the time and I love a nude lip. I have Gerard, which is a soft matte. That looks gorgeous. And then this is a soft shine in the color Edie or Eddie. Ooh, I think I'm gonna have to like mix them together. I'm first going in with Gerard. Oh wow, that's a really nice color. Man, that is creamy. And now I'm gonna go into the Edie shade right in the center. Love it. Loving this look. Lips are done. I've been loving that like overlined, pouty, almost 90s look. So now we can do the eyebrows. I'm gonna quickly show you them just because I'm gonna be filming a brow tutorial on how I've been doing my brows lately. So I'm just gonna quickly whip through this. I'm first gonna go in with the Precisely My Brow Pencil in shade number 3, and then I'm gonna top it off with the Rimmel Wonderful Brow in shade medium. Brows are complete, which means the whole look is complete. This is what it looks like up close. This has been just like my go-to look recently. Even though I didn't use all of the products that I've been using, it's just the look in general can be recreated with anything. Anytime I do a makeup tutorial, don't feel like you need to buy or use the same products. Yes, makeup is fun and it's fun to get new things, but just recreate whatever you want to recreate with the products that you have. I feel so good in this look and I've been doing this look for so long, but I'm always switching out my products. I mean, a lot of times I use a lot of the same stuff, but still you can create the same look just with whatever you want, whatever products you have, and that's what I did today. So I had a lot of fun doing this. I'm obsessed with this lip. I can't stop looking at it. But that's it for this tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed following along and seeing what my go-to look is and seeing some of these new products. I'm really loving these new products. I really love the way my makeup looks, not just like the look itself, because I mean, I've been doing this look for so long, but just like the way that these specific products are like sitting on my face. I'm really into it. So I don't know if I'm gonna post the brow tutorial first or this one, but whenever I do, I will link it up in the info box at some point during this video. I always link videos in there in case you're curious. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you very soon. Bye.